The Leo and Danny show.
Bill, I saw you got your fucking black belt in jiu-jitsu.
No, I'm still brown belt. Yeah.
Oh, you're still brown belt.
I didn't even know you were. I thought you were a blue belt.
Probably when I first met you, I might have been. Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about jiu-jitsu,
Yeah,
dude.
You guys, I always wanted you guys.
But I will.
Yeah,
I'm going to be a brown belt for the rest of my fucking life. I don't think I'll ever be.
When did you get your brown?
I got my brown belt right before COVID. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I just haven't really been training that much, and you fucking get the injuries, and then when you're a brown belt, like this is what it is. When you're a black belt at an academy, they're like, he's one of our black belts. But for me, I was like, he's one of our brown belts. You know what I mean? I can still be kind of a fuck up who shows up late and still high sometimes and hungover, wherever the hell it is, and I'm still like a brown belt. But as a black belt, you got to really represent the dojo. And I think the guy who belted me isn't going to let me.
He's not going to let you get a black belt.
Yeah,
I'm not around enough, you know?
Let's talk about this. It's interesting, the belt breakdown. I'm trying to help everyday people understand this. My theory is that if you've been training jiu-jitsu dedicatedly for about 8 months, you could probably take out 80% of the male population in a fight. 80% when you're a 3-stripe white belt. You agree with that?
Well, I mean, what are we talking? Are we talking about like on a mat,
on a soccer field,
on a soccer
full
field.
Contact fight, but you found a favorable surface?
I think that's fair.
Maybe,
a favorable surface.
Maybe it's a parking lot, but there are no cars around. It's empty, and his buddies aren't going to rush out of the pool hall with steel toe boots and kick you in the back of the head. It's one-on-one, no time limit in an open space.
But so then you're talking about like grappling will just be stand up, but at the same time, like then you have eye gouging and all sorts of dirty shit kicking in the balls. I mean,
if you were a 3-stripe white belt, you might get eye gouged, but then you're quickly going to swing for an arm bar when he's got those fingers and that arm extended, reaching for your face.
Yeah, I think that's kind of true. I think that most people will not be able to take down. At least if you're a blue belt, I think you can definitely take down 80% of the population.
I mean, and keep in mind, 80%, I mean, the 80th percentile of income is probably like 20 grand a year. So the 80th percentile in this country, unfortunately, isn't very much anymore. The 80th percentile of good fighters is probably like Austin. Dino's the 75th percentile. And then I think once you get to you're a solid blue belt, that figure jumps up to like 90-something%. Purple belt, virtually everybody you come across, unless he's like the size of an NFL lineman, or he's got his own combat experience.
Who's had no training, exactly. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, even if I took on a guy who weighed 300 pounds, if you just gave me time, I would beat him in a no time limit fight. I might have my back completely raw and bleeding after the bout, and maybe I get a broken arm or my ankle's fucked up. He's gonna get choked out though eventually. Yeah. Brown belt is brown belt basically there's no difference between black and brown in practical terms.
That's when you can start a dojo, right? You can run.
Even lower at purple, you can do it.
Depends where you are, what state, what country. In places like LA, they have so many black belts. No one's going to be a brown belt starting a dojo. But if I went to Sweden, I could probably start one as a purple belt. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like brown belts and black belts, they always compete against each other at any dojo, right? Yeah. So it's like the black belts will dominate, but they're not going to just be submitting the brown belts constantly. You know what I mean? It's hard for a black belt to submit me.
What's the allure of an intelligent man being involved with jiu-jitsu? It seems to be a correlation. There's a lot of these big time celebrities who are very either into meditation, they're into fucking taking care of themselves. A lot of them happen to be in jiu-jitsu too. What is it about jiu-jitsu?
Well, it's just like kinesthetic awareness. Like you have energy coming this way. What can you do? There's so many options and permutations. It's like like what they say. It's kinetic chess. Is a term for it.
Kinetic chess. That's cool.
That's Leo's thinking. I'm never gonna do this bullshit. Kinetic fucking. I can't find any.
I will have to delve into it eventually.
Give him some fucking juiciness here, Bill. It's awesome because you're learning how to beat the shit out of people, but it's the safest way to learn how to beat the shit out of people.
No head trauma.
Exactly.
You learn how to it's not even it's like you learn how to submit people. Like when someone is really big and you can just restrain them in a way where they can't.
It's amazing.
Really, you can humiliate people. Yeah. Easy. And the great thing is I was first belted to Henzo Grace in New York, and that was like all cops and firefighters coming in off the streets, you know what I mean? Big fucking dudes from New York and Jersey just fucking ready to fucking go. And I was a blue belt and beating and like submitting them, tapping them out, and they were so confused because they're like, I should be able to kick your ass. I'm like, well, that's how you know it fucking works. Right. So for someone like you already got the size and the athleticism, it'd be great. You know what I mean? And a lot of people smoke weed and they roll and becomes meditative. And you just kind of like, you know, I think it's incredible, man. I mean, it changed my life.
How often do you smoke?
Things changed my life.
Do you smoke weed and roll sometimes?
That's like the 10th. This is like the 10th Planet shirt. That's like the 10th Planet thing. I've literally like went to roll 10th Planet.
10th Planet is a school that was founded by Eddie Bravo, who's a famous stoner jiu-jitsu
And Joe
guy.
Rogan's probably one of the most famous black belts, right? So,
Wow.
But I went to roll with a guy at 10th Planet. He goes, hold on, man. He went out the parking lot and just fucking started smoking weed.
Yeah.
And he came. I mean, it's part of the philosophy.
I think it's really hard to roll stoned. But I'll say what I think is so cool about jiu-jitsu is I heard the general manager for the San Francisco 49ers, I forget his name, he's an ex-linebacker. He said that football is the best metaphor for life. I think jiu-jitsu is a really good metaphor for life too, meaning that the lessons you learn in jiu-jitsu are absolutely applicable to your everyday life.
Yeah.
When I first started out, I would go compete in every tournament. I would get choked out or submitted somehow my very first match and have to drive all the way home from Santa Cruz a fucking loser. So to overcome that, I learned that I had to work really hard, in the gym, but also that I had to change my mindset and start believing in myself. Because I would hobble out onto the mat with my shoulders hunched, big eyes, terrified of my opponent, and what my fears were that I was going to lose really quickly ended up becoming manifest, and I would get choked out right away. I learned that you have to step onto the mat with confidence and believe you're going to win. The same is true in life. Also, the hard work you put in the gym, you see those results very clearly in jiu-jitsu. It's a little bit harder in business, for instance, to see the correlation between hard work and the scoreboard, which is your bank account. Yeah. There's a delay. Sometimes you could be doing really good work. Maybe you're an artist, but nobody's paying for your work until after you're dead. Jiu-jitsu, it's very clear. You put in the time, you start catching people who you used to not catch in submission holds.
Yeah.
You learn lessons in resilience. A guy's got you mounted. He's got the cross choke sunk in deep, but you just got a centimeter of windpipe left to hold on. You hold on, you hold on. You bridge escape. You're back on top. The next day, when something goes wrong, one of your employees quits. Maybe you're a little less willing to throw in the towel and just fucking start drinking and go drown your sorrows that day from depression.
Yeah.
I see.
It's also like a good distinction between like humbleness and being like humiliated, right? Mm-hmm. Because when you first start getting choked out and submitted, you're like, oh my God, it's humiliating. And then you realize like, no, it's actually good. It's good to be humbled. It's good to have someone that will constantly school you and make you feel like shit. Because before I was a jiu-jitsu guy, I was a yoga guy, which isn't gay, Dino. I was like a yoga instructor, right? and I was like yoga, whatever they want to say about it's non-judgmental, it's the most arrogant, smug fucking, as a teacher, one of the most smug things you can ever do in your fucking life, because you start to feel like you were literally better than all the peasants who don't do yoga.
Right.
And there's nothing to humiliate you. There's nothing to humble you.
Yeah.
Because you just have adoring girls at your fucking class. You're like, everyone deep breath in, you know, and you fuck a couple of them maybe. But you do jujitsu, it's all dudes.
Yeah.
Right.
Hairy fucking scarred dudes, these fucking Brazilians. And someone at that gym will make you feel like garbage.
Right.
Either aggressively or subtly, but it'll definitely happen no matter how good you are.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I think my dad used to say that about the boxing gym, that everybody gets their ass kicked at a certain time, and that's what keeps you humble. I guess, it's the same experience at a jiu-jitsu gym. That's cool, man.
Yeah, you learn to deal with enemies. Like, there are dudes at your gym who you just don't like, and you have to learn how to control your emotions in dealing with people you don't like because you're rolling with them a
God,
lot.
that's a great skill, man. And I think I did develop that playing it on baseball teams through college, obviously. But
I mean, in jiu-jitsu, it's like you're fighting the guy.
Right, that's even worse.
So if he
right.
chokes you, like, I mean, it's not like the guy
sucks,
had a better fucking RBI average than you.
Yeah.
And then usually if the person has a lot of attitude in the dojo, usually they get weeded out.
Gotcha.
Because that type of like mentality won't last long. Right. I have one funny jiu-jitsu story is I was at Henzo's and I was like maybe like a 2-3 stripe blue belt. I was feeling myself a little bit. I was at John Donahue's class. If you guys ever want to learn about the philosophy of jiu-jitsu, John Donahue's the guy.
He's been on Rogan a bunch of times. He's Gordon Ryan's coach. Gordon Ryan's considered the best pound for pound no-gi grappler ever. Yeah, he's a famous jiu-jitsu coach down here.
So I was doing some like black belts and I was able to not get submitted, and a couple times maybe I did, but I was feeling kind of strong. There's this Middle Eastern guy who was there, and he was just kind of like hanging out. He had like a white belt, and I was like, "Hey, you want to roll?" And he's like, "Okay." So usually you do the slap of the hands, you fist bump to start the thing. He doesn't do it. I'm like, okay.
Etiquette breach.
We start rolling.
Yeah.
I'm rolling. He's kind of a spaz, right? He's really. I have it like a choke in. He's not tapping. He's not tapping. He's not tapping. Finally, he's like, and then he taps.
The fuck?
I'm like, hey man, you tap early. It's okay. It's cool. I'm like, all right, let's go again. Hand out, nothing. This motherfucker. He's not even looking at me. He's just like, looking up to the side. I'm like, this piece of shit. But then he spazzes, right? So I'm like, this guy's. And then I'm thinking, like, maybe it's like race shit. He's like this fucking white guy, and I'm whatever it is. And we start going. So I tap him like 3 more times, and he's always a spaz. He's not saying good submission, not saying anything, whatever. And I'm like, all right, dude, cool. Yeah, good roll. I'm like, what a fucking asshole. I walk into the locker room. I'm changing. Guy comes in. He has a stick. And I'm like, is this guy like wielding a stick at me? He starts tapping the floor. He was blind. I had no idea he was fucking blind the whole time I rolled with him. Yeah, and I was like, I'm such a fucking asshole. Here I am thinking like he couldn't see me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But that guy is a fucking stud. That's
that
the guy
is
who's out there
amazing,
like
man.
fighting with like literally couldn't see. He had a fucking walking stick. He was like at the lockers like feeling
Holy
his shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's incredible, man.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. Like when I not that I fucking roll with blind people, but just whatever. You fucking you lose your shit because the guy in front of you in traffic doesn't go when the light turns green. You honk at him, but then 2 lights ahead, you check your fucking text, and you do the same thing to a guy behind you.
Of course, we're all hypocrites.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that's so true in traffic.
But I think the universal law here is that the blind should stay off the jiu-jitsu mats. It causes issues. They don't do the fist bump before it.
Yeah.
Actually, what a great martial art for blind people, jiu-jitsu. It's really perfect. I mean, the amount of like you could roll almost just as well completely blind as you could with sight.
Yeah, because when you get really good, that's the thing. You close your eyes and you start rolling, which is like it's almost like doing it with stone, right? You just kind of close your eyes and just use the force.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck it is.
That's
you
cool,
know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah. Boxing or kickboxing, no way. But jiu-jitsu, I mean, you can feel where the guy's 4 limbs are.
Yeah.
And once you get in tight with them, you can assess those limbs and start passing.
Have you still been training, Danny?
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Where are you training?
I don't want to
Can't
say.
say it.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe
Yeah.
hey man, I look what you said in the podcast about my fat girlfriend.
Right,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, absolutely. I don't want that, but it's a good gym.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, fucking.
So you going for your brown too?
Yeah,
You testing soon?
dude, I'm. There's no test, but
One day he just comes and throws a belt at you.
yeah. The problem is, man, I've gone to so many different gyms that
that's the problem.
you start like every time I go to a new gym, which has been like twice now, I've peeled 2 stripes off my purple belt.
Yeah.
So I've gone back to day 1, and then it takes like 6 months to get your first stripe on your purple.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'd say my level is about 2 or 3 stripe purple belt at a really legit gym.
Yeah.
Like I already after I had a layoff period of about 3 years, was already like tapping 90% of the purples at the gym and like rolling well with the browns.
Yeah, and you obviously like inverted guard because you like your asshole getting legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you do inverted guard?
I actually start in donkey guard, if you know what that is.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, was it Jeff
Glover
start
donkey
that?
guard. Yeah, he did. No, being 31, my body is a little bit more brittle than it was when I was like 18 or 19.
Yeah.
As much as I thought it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
And mostly I'm totally fine, but I do play more traditional guards now. So yeah, I don't invert, which people might not know what inverted guard is. Just if Dino saw 2 guys rolling and one of them was doing inverted guard, he would leave the building.
Yeah.
Just know that. It's
Now, how often do you leave in the gym, like, you know, your joints sore, like bad
Right now
bad sore?
I just came here from jiu-jitsu. That's
Oh, okay.
that's why I got here a little late. Yeah, and my fucking arm is like this. The joints in your elbow are sore all the fucking time.
What
and I
about
have
your
no
neck?
idea. Huh?
My neck always is fucked up.
I have like weird country boy neck shit, so it's just like my neck is like impervious.
Yeah, your neck looks
That's like the
sturdy.
one. That's my one saving grace.
Yeah.
Is like I end up in turtle a lot because I'm not that agile and I'm fucking old.
Turtles when you roll to your knees once the guy's past your guard.
With your ass in the air, Dino, you'd love it.
It's basically it's the turtle position. It's a fetal position, but you're on your knees and elbows.
Okay.
That's what turtle is.
So everyone's trying, go. So and I can just kind of like fucking make my neck.
Nice.
I have like a weird like Irish country boy neck, but so people can't really get me there. But I'm telling you, man, like the joints here, the lower back, I don't know. Basically, my fucking elbows.
Yeah.
It's a problem because the minute you do armbar drills for like an hour, it's gonna start fucking your shit up. You know what I mean?
For me, it's a neck. I had to get a Tempur-Pedic pillow. I have to neck warm up all the time because people are just yanking on your collar all the time.
Yeah.
Or you're putting your head basically in their crotch in order to pass the guard, and they're shoving your head away or they're trying to choke it.
Yeah.
Like people are using your head
Are you
like a
doing
piece of sporting
or
good.
gi?
Gi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So no heel hooks and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But gi, you'd think it's easier on your neck, but people are still grabbing the collar all the time, which still the yanking motion.
Yeah, everyone has their one thing that's a fucking issue too, and like that's why I don't do really no gi because no gi
is without
all
the
about
karate
legs.
kimono.
Nowadays, it's all about going after the fucking legs.
I think it's boring. I'm just not into it.
Yeah, and when you look at the no-gi classes, I'm not going to name like gyms, 10th Planet, but like the guys, they all have this weird like male yogi body.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed this? Like these vegans, like a male vegan, like they're kind of skinny fat.
Yeah, they're skinny fat.
Like all of them are skinny fat. They have like skinny legs, and they have these weird like shapes going on around here.
Yeah.
They have muscles because they train, but there's nothing to indicate that there's any discipline there.
Yeah.
But there's still like high level no-gi 10th Planet guys. It's very bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this. We are just getting so into the jiu-jitsu weeds here. We might have lost a lot of the listenership, but
we did talk about asshole licking in jiu-jitsu.
we started off. We brought the kids in with asshole licking, and now we're trying to.
I will say this relating to sex too. Like it does feel when you first start, Dino, and you should definitely do it. Any young kid should do it. It feels a little gay because when you start, you're on your knees and a man's legs are wrapped around your back, or vice versa. That's like how you start. And then you look each other in the eyes and you fucking begin
eating each other's ass.
So once you get over that, which happens right away, because then you're actually just fighting for your life, really, at the end of the day. In your mind, that's what you're doing. I never think about sex, obviously, in jiu-jitsu. But let me tell you something. During sex, I think about jiu-jitsu all the fucking time. I'm like, I'm passing this bitch's guard. We're north-south position.
You're wishing the girl you're fucking was one of your training partners.
Yeah. You're like, I got her side control.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here I got a half guard.
Oh, I
down.
wish this was Ted. I wish this was.
And you know how to choke a girl out during sex. Well, not choke her out, but choke her during sex.
I put my
responsibly.
I put my gi on Mia recently and just fucking cross collar choked her from missionary while I was banging her.
Are you serious?
She loved it.
Yeah, that's
Really?
She loved it.
You didn't choke her out, though, did you?
No, I didn't choke her out.
See, we know how to do right up to the edge.
Yeah, just right up.
There are times when chicks who come into jiu-jitsu, usually they're freaks. Like if a girl is willing to come into a gym where
all guys.
It's 99% guys. There will be like 2 or 3 girls in every class that I go to because it's a bigger gym. But there is a chick who just I guess came from like Russia. And nobody knew who she was. She's a student in the area, and she just showed up, happened to be a blue belt. And she's pretty cute. And you can tell this girl is just fishing for dick. And I was talking, like one of the brown belts was telling me that like a couple of the brown belts were out getting drinks, and she somehow like found out where they were going from one of the chicks who trains there, like showed up and was like trying to go home with the guys and shit. Basically, Leo, if you were at the gym, this girl would have already seen the inside of your bedroom. Wow.